Today's Friday, it's the 9th of February 2024, and I'm down in Palmanova. We're supposed to be in the middle of Storm Carlotta, which has been talked about for over a week now, and it's supposed to be joining us today. So this morning we did have a little bit of rain. That rain didn't really last too long. In fact, the ground's all dry again now, and the sun is trying to pop through. Temperature's dropped a little bit, so it's not the 19-20 degrees, it's probably only 16-17 degrees, but it still feels quite mild, doesn't feel too bad. And there's the beach, looking rather resplendent, but there's definitely some bigger waves out there, and that's what we're going to expect over the next 24 hours. We're going to see much bigger, rougher seas, and I think that's probably quite rough for Palmanova. It doesn't really get very rough down here normally, but the wind's supposed to be coming from the southwest, so maybe we'll see some bigger waves. And well, you can see where we are. The beehive's just down there, the heart's down there, but I'm starting here because it's where I've parked the car, and just wanted to show you where I am. So I'm just going to go back towards where I've parked the car, and then I'm going to walk up around the back. So really one street back from the seafront or from the promenade. You might notice there's some blue barriers around as well. I'm guessing that's all to do with carnival, because this is carnival weekend. Yeah, so probably already starting actually in some parts of the island, the carnival processions or parades. And I think maybe we have a slightly different idea about it in the UK. You've got to start thinking about Rio de Janeiro and Notting Hill, I suppose, in the UK. It's that sort of thing. We have quite big events in the towns around the island, and I think all the towns will have something going on. This year though, Storm Carlotta really has been a little bit threatening, and so lots of contingency plans for the different parades that we're going to be on over the next couple of days. So our son and his family are involved with one in Majorca, which is scheduled for tomorrow afternoon, and the weather forecast now I think is going to be okay, but they have a contingency plan to postpone it to the Sunday evening if it did start to pour down with rain. Doesn't look as though there is any threat of rain at the moment. What could be an issue is the amount of wind. It's supposed to be very breezy, and most of the island is on yellow alert, around the coastline at least. So we've got to keep our eye out for that. This is the car park. It's a municipal free car park. You don't have to pay in here, and this time of the year there's plenty of spaces. Come the summer, you'll be lucky. And I'm just going on this back road, which again I'm guessing most tourists won't bother coming up here, because why would you? There's nothing signposted up here for you to come and look at. I've never noticed this before. There's a little doggy park here. Little park that you can take your dog. I do remember this as being a piece of wasteland in the past. So now it's been fenced off, gates on it, and you can take your dogs. Oh, that's good. Now, I was asked to come this way because someone asked me to find out what the front, as it were, is like of the Reverence Mare. And well, I guess this is the way you're going to be dropped off if you come by coach. I don't think they'll make you walk up here. It's a one-way street. Some apartments there. So the road is just down below. Looks like there's some steps you can get down. Can't say I've used those. I'll cross over so you can see a bit more. There's not really much in the way of shops up here though. There used to be one or two, but I'm not even sure they exist anymore. So it's mainly a residential area. So apartments and villas going up onto the hill. Some very nice villas up there if you want to wander around and have a look. This is Marina Palmanova Apartments. So it shows you how long it is since I've been. I don't think I've ever seen this before, or at least not the new facade. Marina Palmanova Apartments. Looks very nice. We're going a little bit further. And that's the hotel in question. Changed its name about a year or so ago. There's the beach down there, so you could walk up that steep hill there and walk down it if you're going straight to the beach. You don't need to though, because you just go down to the pool level in the hotel, and there's a gate that comes out right next to the dolphin bar, but I'll show you that as I walk around. But you could walk down there or walk back up there. And this is the main entrance to the Reverence Mare. Reverence Mare Hotel, 4 stars. And they're not open yet, but they will be opening very, very soon. So that's the entrance. I'm going to carry on walking this way, and then we'll go down towards the beach again. So this is when I said there's no shops. This is what used to be shops, but a friend of mine used to have a shop at the end there many years ago, and this one's for the elderly. It's the Third Age Association for Palmanova. They've got their little place there, get together place. I don't think the cafeteria's open. Don't know what happens in the summer. You can see along here it's much more residential, people's homes, but it does give me a good view. Right in front of us is another very big hotel here in Palmanova, and that's now called the Mimosa. It's had various names again, like many of the hotels in Palmanova. Used to be the Hotel 33. Dale will tell you all about that one. And it used to be Mimosa Park, and they've shortened it to Mimosa. It's part of the Baleares group, and it's one of the hotels that says bookable from the 12th of this month, so just a few days time they will be welcoming guests. I don't think there's anyone in there at the moment, although having said that, I've seen a lot of elderly people knocking around, and that usually means that the pensioners have been coming over from the mainland. But I've not really seen anything in this area. In fact, I've seen a report in the newspaper that there's been a problem in Arenal because some people have been moved from what they were expecting as a 4-star hotel in Palmanova and put in a 3-star hotel in Arenal, and so they were not very happy about that. And then there was another report, and I'm not sure whether it's the same hotel or a different one, of food poisoning in that hotel, or in a hotel in the Arenal area. Doctors weren't sure whether it was food poisoning or a virus that had been spread around, so it's a bit up in the air. So I'm just walking down now so I can get a bit closer, go down towards the sea. It's a little bit hilly. Okay. So there's the Mimosa just up there, and then another hotel there. We're going to head down in this direction and we'll be on the beach. Now I'm just saying, just remind you don't have to come this way if you're coming out of the hotel. There's a much easier way. In fact, the way I showed you down that little path was quite easy. There's an even easier way. If you just walk through the grounds of the hotel, you end up at the Dolphin. Another little car park here on the right hand side, which is a municipal car park, and again it's free. And today, Friday afternoon, there's plenty of free spaces in that particular car park, but come summer you're lucky to find a place. I'll just cross over. It's very quiet. Just across the road there, Hostel Roberto. More or less down on the seafront now. Because it was raining this morning and didn't look really too nice to go out, we stayed in, and I've made some Staffordshire oat cakes. So must have made a couple of dozen of those, which will keep us in good stead over the next week or two. And Anita's now gone to have her hair done. Must be that time of the month again. Hair done time. There's the children's park. I'm just going to walk up here to show you the quick and easy way of getting to the beach from the Reverence Mare Hotel. This is a place where you can catch the bus or a taxi from here, and the supermarket's normally open, not open now, as is the Compass Bar. And there in front we've got the Dolphin Bar, restaurant Dolphin. And you can see just above that, but that's the terrace to the hotel, and the gate It's just in this corner, so it's a little bit hidden. But that gate there takes you directly into the hotel. And there's even a lift there if you need a lift to get you up. But once you come out, just across the road, and you're on the beach here in Palmanova. Just cross the road again. I've been watching the weather in the UK, particularly in the north. I think south is not having so much in the way of cold weather, might be having more rain, and the snow that's sweeping across northern parts. Well, this is what Mallorca's like, in the middle of Storm Carlotta. Well, I hope you liked this short little video just to show you basically how to get to the Reverence Mare Hotel, or at least the main entrance of it, and where it appears actually on the front. So thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now. And just as a little postscript, that's the road. I was at the top of that road looking down. It is quite steep, so I certainly wouldn't be choosing to go that way, but if you're fit and agile, then maybe that's the way to go up to the hotel for you. Okay, bye for now.